Wow, a tweet went viral where Elon Musk was mocking Stephen Miller for taking his wife, but Elon Musk says he didn't tweet it. I'm going to let you decide whether or not that's true. We also have how this is all connected to what is happening right now in LA, where there are protests happening and Trump sent in the National Guard. And Gavin Newsom did an interview, and I think this is the blueprint of how all governors and Democratic elected officials need to act when it comes to Donald Trump, because call him out on his BS. Here is Gavin Newsom saying to Donald Trump, arrest me, bitch.
Max has been here 10 years. The fear, the horror, the hell is this guy? Come after me, arrest me. Let's just get it over with. Tough guy. You know, I don't give a damn, but I care about my community. I care about this community. The hell are they doing? These guys need to grow up. They need to stop. And we need to push back. And I'm sorry to be so clear, but that kind of bloviating is exhausting. So Tom, arrest me. Let's go.
So that's incredible what Gavin Newsom just said, where he was like calling him out on it. Like, yeah, arrest me, arrest me. Now, what he was responding to was border czar Tom Honan, who can't say more than 4 words without stuttering, saying that they were going to arrest anyone who got in the way of these raids, including the governor and the mayor. I'm serious. Watch this.
Governor Newsom, are they at risk of being arrested?
I'll say it about anybody. You cross that line, it's a felony to knowingly harbor and conceal an illegal alien. It's a felony to impede law enforcement from doing their job.
Do you think that the mayor of LA is doing that?
If she crossed that line, we'll ask the DOJ to prosecute. Do I think she's crossed the line? I don't think she's crossed the line yet. But I'm telling you, the warning we're sending is we're not going to tolerate people attacking our officers.
Also, pretty sure he's making that announcement with well, I think that's probably a $12,000 watch, just from eyeing it from over here. It's kind of out of focus, but that is an expensive watch. Where do these government employees get the money to have these expensive pieces of jewelry? It's a question worth asking. But Gavin Newsom went on to say to President Trump, where is your decency? You're creating the conditions that you claim you're solving.
There's a pretty good chance that in the White House there might be a television on and he might be watching us
I hope so.
right now.
Yeah, he can learn something.
What might you say to him if I'll give you the floor, you have the opportunity, what you weren't able to say to him on that phone call or calls that he hasn't taken today?
Where's your decency, Mr. President? Stop. Rescind this order. It's illegal and unconstitutional. And I said it, I'll say it again, it's immoral. You're creating the conditions that you claim you're solving, and you're not. And you're putting real people's lives at risk. This is a serious moment, and it requires serious leadership. And it's time for you to be a commander-in-chief of the United States of America.
Well, that's going to fall on deaf ears, because we all know that Donald Trump is not going to change anything. This is exactly how he acted on January 6th when Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer begged him to send in the National Guard. This time, we're begging him to release to take the National Guard away, because they're not needed and they're just making things worse. And it's really stunning to hear the governor of California tell the president of the United States that decisions he's making are illegal and unconstitutional. How this is connected to Elon Musk, though, is that one person put it like this. They said, Elon Musk called out Trump for being a pedophile, and the next thing you know, Donald is invading California. Coincidence? I think not. He's trying to create a distraction. Now, if you watched the live stream yesterday, you know that we saw Michael Cohen talk a little bit about this, and he also thinks that is very likely, too, that Donald Trump saw an opportunity to create a distraction from the negative press he was getting, and he took it. It would not surprise me if Donald Trump used the military as a means to create press that he wants to be talking about, which is immigration. He doesn't want to be talking about the fact that he's been accused of being in the Epstein files or that his bill is floundering. And so he'll do anything necessary to change that. Elon Musk is also reposting on X messages that President Trump is sharing about the California protests. This appears to be a sign that Musk is trying to get back into good standing with Trump after a week of attacking him and insinuating that he had to be up to no good with Jeffrey Epstein. Trump has said he has no interest in reconciling with Musk, but the two camps have been in touch privately in an effort to settle the feud. Tara Palmieri actually has some exclusive reporting about this, where she says that Donald Trump actually believed that him and Elon were real friends, which is kind of sad to me, and also that Bill Gates went into the White House to try to reverse the Doge cuts to foreign aid. Watch this.
President Trump and Elon Musk were battling it out. On Friday, one of the richest men in the world, Bill Gates, quietly dropped down in Washington and met with Secretary of State Marco Rubio and tried to argue with him to reverse some of the Doge cuts to foreign aid. You know, Africa programs are very near and dear to him. He just announced that he's going to give $200 billion of his own money to aid to Africa, especially after $8 billion of the $9 billion in Doge cuts that are actually going to be codified were from U.S. aid. So we thought, you know what? Amid all of this fighting, maybe he can make the argument to reverse Elon's work. It didn't work out from what I was told from my State Department sources. You should read my newsletter, The Red Letter, to learn more about it. President Trump apparently has been sulking ever since his breakup with Elon Musk. I've heard he's sad. And aides are kind of surprised. They said he thought that they were real friends.
That's fascinating reporting. I mean, Bill Gates is obviously a very smart guy, and he saw an opening, he tried to take it. I guess it was unsuccessful. I hope he tries again, because we should, as a nation, be doing what we can to help improve the lives of those people in the world who cannot help themselves. It just used to be such a added net benefit. It was like one of the greatest investments we could make to create goodwill across the world about the United States. And it's so stupid and awful that we stopped it. And I loved hearing that Donald Trump is sad. Let him be sad. I mean, I guess the one part where I hope his sadness isn't part of the fact why he is doing what he's doing right now. But I love hearing that Donald Trump is sad. Made me feel good. Real quick, if you can like the video, it really does help boost this into the algorithm and helps make sure as many people see it as possible. Thanks so much. There's reports going on that petty Trump is taking all of Elon's friend in this bitter divorce. Quote, "We are taking away Elon's friends," a senior administration official told Rolling Stone. Quote, "If he wants them back, he will need to kiss Donald Trump's ass harder than he's ever kissed anybody's ass before in his entire life." The official added, even then, it's not a given he's going to come back after this. I don't necessarily care. I hope they keep fighting. My guess is that there's going to be some form of reconciliation. Obviously, Elon Musk deleted all of those tweets where he attacked Trump. I'm sure he was under the influence of something when it happened. And when he came to, he was like, oh shit, what did I just do? But I do think that there is going to be some sort of reconciliation. I don't think Trump is ever going to trust this man again. And there have been reports too from Michael Cohen where he has said that Trump is actually going to drop the hammer on Elon. And he would know, quote, "They're going to drop the hammer on him out of nowhere when he least expects it. That's the playbook. And again, this is political guerrilla warfare at the highest level. It doesn't end well for anybody, and it's not going to end well for Elon Musk." I am not shocked to hear that. And again, let them fight. Let them fight. I hope Elon Musk gets everything that's coming to him. I can't stand using the government to negatively harm people, but for this one person, maybe it would be okay. All right. And then let us go to this tweet. Stephen Miller said, "We will take back America." And Elon Musk said, "Just like I took your wife." And then the tweet was deleted. Someone said he only deletes his extremely rare good posts. And then someone asked Grok, they said, "This post from Elon is either deleted or never existed. Which one is it?" And Grok said, "This post from Elon Musk likely existed and was deleted. A screenshot shared on X shows Musk replying to Stephen Miller's post with 'just like I took your wife' on June 8th, 2025 at 12:02 p.m., referencing Musk hiring Miller's wife, Katie, as reported in late May. The screenshot's engagement metrics and context align with Musk's behavior, but its deletion means direct verification is unavailable while a fabricated screenshot is possible. The evidence leans toward the post being real, but removed." Okay. And then Elon responded to his AI assistant and said, "No, it's fake, for fuck's sake. I never posted this." I feel like Grok would know, the AI assistant would know if a screenshot was uploaded or not, or if it was a manipulated file. It's pretty easy to detect. I don't know. He's saying he didn't post it. His AI assistant says it's likely he did. Who do you trust? The bot or the drug addict? It's hard to decide. Regardless, it is a very funny tweet. It's a very funny tweet. If he did say that, I have to give it to him. I have to give it to him. All right, we're running out of time here, but I do want to talk about this. Donald Trump fell over. Here is that. Oh, that's awesome. That is really great to see. Oh, that's great. Okay. And then, of course, when this happened to Biden a million times, Fox News would always make a huge story about it. Here is just a bit of it.
Recently, the president and the White House have been trying to sort of play off the president's age as an asset and play up his experience. But when he was boarding Air Force One to head to California at Joint Base Andrews, he had a little bit of a stumble on the stairs, heading up the stairs onto Air Force One, and he was.
Yeah, they wasted their time on that. Okay. And then there are just nonstop. Media defends Biden's fall. Biden falls at graduation ceremony. Biden almost falls while walking up Air Force One on stairs. Biden nearly stumbles exiting Air Force. You get the idea. These are all separate stories. Now, when you go to Fox News after Trump's fall, wouldn't you know it? Nothing about that fall. I'm not surprised, but I'm just letting you know that the White House, when they have attacked an ABC reporter for biases, here's a very direct correlation between a bias for Trump and not one for Democrats. And I will end with this photo. Screenshot this photo. Take a picture of this photo, post it everywhere. Donald Trump hates this photo. He looks like a weak, old piece of shit. We need to make sure this photo is seen anywhere and everywhere forever. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit like in the video. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.